Hello! Welcome back to this week's episode of Bite Size Book Buzz. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Annie Mazes from Workman Publishing, and I am joined today by Lynette Kim from Harlequin, Erica Melnichuk from Penguin Random House, Chris Ficari from Sterling, and Anthony Parisi from Tor. Lynette, please, the floor is yours.
Yay. All right, I'm excited to be here. Hi, everyone. I'm going to talk to you today about a book called We Could Be Heroes by Mike Chen. I'm really excited to talk to you about this because I feels like I've only been able to talk about it in passing thus far. So we'll get into nitty-gritty today. Mike Chen writes sci-fi with heart. He's done a father-daughter time travel story. And yes, earlier this year, we published his book about a global pandemic where everyone has to then wear masks. He feels a little bit bad about that. Now he's back with a happy superhero book. I use the term superhero loosely, not because there aren't superpowers involved, but because, like most people, the heroes and villains and We Could Be Heroes aren't quite black and white. So take Zoe Wong, aka the throwing star. She uses her super speed and strength to deliver pizzas and occasionally beat up bad guys. She also might be an alcoholic. Meanwhile, Jamie Sorensen, alias the Mind Robber, uses his memory manipulation skills to rob banks, but he also returns books to the library on time and would like to put his victims' groceries away before they spoil. And really, he's only robbing banks until he has enough money to move himself and his cat to the Caribbean so that he can just read his books in peace. These two are technically nemesis, but one day Zoe and Jamie meet not as their alter egos, but as their real identities in an unexpected place at a memory loss support group because, yes, they both have amnesia. But soon they're going to have to team up to stop a mad scientist who might also hold the key to both their paths. So this is not a romance. It's the funny, heartwarming story we all need right now. About an unlikely, reluctant friendship. I highly recommend it. It pubs January 26th. Don't miss it.
All right, I'm going to just take a minute and share my screen with everybody. Hello there, librarians. I'm Erica Melnichuk from the Penguin Random House Library Marketing Department. There we go. And you can always find us at penguinrandomhouselibrary.com for the latest in our book-related news and resources. Please reach out to us often, anytime, with questions about author events, galley requests, and to let us know what you think about what you've been reading lately. We love to hear about it. I'm excited to share with you today My Broken Language, a memoir by Quiara Hudes, the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright that tells her lyrical story of coming of age against the backdrop of a devastated barrio with her sprawling, idiosyncratic, love and trouble-filled Puerto Rican family as a collective muse. Quiara was the sharp-eyed girl from the stairs while her family danced in her grandmother's tight South Philly kitchen. She was awed by her aunts and uncles and cousins, but haunted by the secrets of the family and the unspoken stories of the barrio, even as she tried to find her own voice in the sea of language around her, written and spoken English and Spanish. This is an inspired exploration of home, family, memory, and belonging, narrated by the obsessed girl who fought to become an artist so she could capture the world she loved in all its wild and delicate beauty. Hudes is a master of narrative and idiom who is also known for weaving profound philosophical and political issues into her work. This memoir has all the deep charms and narrative drive of a young artist's coming of age, but through her intimate personal voice and stories, she draws readers into deep, timely questions about class, race, violence, sex, spiritual belief, and identity. If her name is already familiar to you, then I imagine you're a fan of the musical In the Heights, which Quiara co-wrote with Lin-Manuel Miranda, as well as the screenwriter and producer for its film adaptation. The eGalley is available now, and we're on the lookout for your requests. So the lights on Broadway are currently dimmed, but here's a piece for you to read and to treasure. Happy reading, and thank you so much. And I will pass the mic now to Chris Ficari.
Thank you, Erica, and thanks to all of you for joining us today. My bite-sized book is called 1001 Tarot Spreads, coming out in April 2021. Tarot has been a surging subject for Sterling over the past couple years, but specifically so in 2020. A couple reasons why, we think. One, its increased popularity could be part of a wider global trend toward mindfulness. Many see a real sense of community in using it. People think it's about predicting the future, but it's really about the present, and many find it very empowering. Second is social media. It's helped to destigmatize and make it more accessible to those that are curious. Plus, Instagram is full of beautifully shot tarot spreads, and local tarot readers have grown their platforms in the past few months, sharing their readings to their followers. Some on YouTube have over 200,000 subscribers. Our 544-page guide, written by Cassandra Eason, a master tarot reader and best-selling author herself, can be the one source book for different ways to draw and place cards that will serve as a tool for self-discovery and self-reflection, while giving clues about the future, context for the present, and insight into the past. The book, again, is 1001 Tarot Spreads. Please follow us at Sterling Library Marketing on Instagram. Thank you for listening. And now time to hear from Anthony.
Thanks, Chris. And hi everyone, I'm gonna share my screen momentarily. Present. Okay, there we go. Hi, I'm Anthony Parisi from Tor, and I'm excited to share with you Rhythm of War. This is the incredible, epic new installment in the #1 New York Times bestselling Stormlight Archive series from Brandon Sanderson. Rhythm of War is the eagerly awaited 4th book in the series, following Oathbringer, which was the instant #1 bestseller. And readers can expect another heart-pounding epic fantasy with this new novel. The book follows Dalinar Kholin and his Knights Radiant after they formed a coalition of human resistance against the enemy invasion. They've spent a year fighting a long and brutal war, and neither side has gained an advantage. Meanwhile, the threat of a betrayal by Dalinar's crafty ally, Taravangian, looms over every strategic move. Now, as new technological discoveries begin to change the face of the war, the enemy prepares a bold and dangerous operation. The arms race that follows will challenge the very core of the Radiant ideals and potentially reveal the secrets of the ancient tower that was once the heart of their strength. Rhythm of War is one of Tor's most anticipated books of the year, and we're so excited to now finally have it on sale today for all your patrons to enjoy. So we hope you consider adding it to your collection. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you, my wonderful colleagues, for joining me today, and thank you, librarians, for tuning in and learning about our books. We hope you find these helpful, and we love talking to you. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week with another episode of Bite Size Book Buzz. Bye.